Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark and underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground. Basil's secret underground. Our stream is dark underground.
Thank you, Barry. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you very much, Barry. Big kiss for Barry. Thank you, Barry. I did just have a little Kit Kat. Yeah, the Black Forest Bourbons biscuits were fucking horrible. Mr. Control said, yeah, they were. Well, I got the smell. I first opened the packet. I got the smell and thought, I don't know, maybe they're all right. But then I tasted one and it was it's like some weird chemicals. The biscuit part was all right, but it was the cream in the middle. It was weird. So if anyone wants most of a packet of Black Forest Bourbon biscuits, I've got some going spare. But they were cheap, so it was worth a try. They sounded. I remember Black Forest Gatto. I used to like that. It was popular in the 80s, wasn't it? 70s, 80s. It was popular, and then it sort of went out of fashion. But so I thought they were going to be like that, but they weren't really like that at all. Right, let's welcome who's in the chat. I'm not in the cockpit, by the way. I'm still I'm laid out still in bed in the copulation pod. I've got my leg up. And I've got my arm out of the sling, but it's got quite limited movement still. But it's all heading towards complete recovery eventually. Anyway, in the meantime, let's have a look who's in the chat. Pablo's first in the chat, the first one I've got on here anyway. Hello, good evening, Pablo.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party. Jim Binlar, howdy, Jim Binlar.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Dan Brad FC, good evening, Dan Brad FC.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Dr. Greggles, merry evening.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Dr. Greggles. Pablo 23.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Good evening, Jim Binlar says new. Yeah, that's new music. I did the music for the intro. Created it all by myself. I didn't even need Eyes on Legs to help with that. I did it all by myself. And the one you can hear now as well. That's another one of my new musical. I'm getting into the instrumentals now. I'm getting into instrumental stuff. Hello, Mission Control. Welcome, Mission Control.
Welcome to the party, pal.
And 2 honks for Mission Control. Hello, Collie K. Good evening, Collie K. Evening, fellow bedbugs. Yes, good evening, fellow bedbugs.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Barry, hello, Barry. Welcome, Barry.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party. Have I missed anybody? Barry thought the biscuits were nice. Have you tried biscuit-flavoured tea bags? No. No, I have not. Hello, the Left Lion. Good evening, the Left Lion.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party. It's about time we had some... there we go. Serving suggestions. Gonna have a few serving suggestions to start the evening. Dr. Goggles, what extreme daredevilry will you be attempting next? I don't know. Well, I've got an Evil Knievel costume, so I'm all set. I'm not allowed to ride. I used to ride motorbikes. I used to love riding a motorbike. I'm sure I still love it now, but Mission Control won't let me ride motorbike anymore. Says they're too dangerous, which is probably looking at the state of me at the moment. It's probably correct. But I'd love to jump 14 double-decker buses on a motorbike, or just jump anything. Just jump a couple of cats. Right, what else we got here? Left. Have I said hello to the Left Lion? If I haven't, I'm doing it now.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Good evening, Left Lion. Good evening, Eyes on Legs. Eyes on Legs is there. Lovely to see you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
And of course, a double honk for Eyes on Legs. Who else is here? Thank you for getting rid of the spam, Mission Control. He put the mental in instrumental, Barry. Do you still have your face pack on? A face pack? Or to keep the swelling down? Mission Control's put a link, not Mission Control, Barry's put a link to something. Let's have a look. What was that? Just scrolling back. Let's have a look. Be more biscuits, probably. Yes, Yorkshire tea caramelised biscuit brew. I bet that's revolting. Don't fancy that in the slightest. Probably give that a miss. Right, serving suggestions. Let's start the serving suggestions. What's first? Well, you can't beat a bit of pizza, a bit of margarita, with a bit of basil sprinkled over the top. Can't go wrong. It was a long link Barry put up there. Pablo misses the motorbike. Yeah, I miss my motorbike. I had a little motorbike. My first vehicle was a motorbike, and I got knocked off it. Someone in a car smashed into me, and I was even more damaged than I am now. I had a broken knee and 2 broken wrists. And I got compensation. I got about, I can't remember what it was, but it was something like about 2 or 3 grand. It wasn't a lot. But with that, because it wasn't my fault, it was the car driver's fault. I spent that on a bigger, more powerful motorbike, which luckily I didn't crash. But for a little while, I had an old car. I bought a Ford Cortina for 200 quid, and I had my motorbike. The Ford Cortina really was for bad weather if it was icy, and of course dating. If I was to try and take a girl out for a date, not many of them would want to go on the back of a bike. So I had my yellow Cortina, and women bloody love that. They had to climb in the window because the door was stuck. My mum and dad, when they were dating, crashed when someone driving past them opened the door on them as they drove past. Bloody hell. There's a lot of dangers in motorcycling, well, all sorts of cycling. I had loads of small crashes, mostly like slipping on ice and that sort of thing, but not serious until I had the big crash. There seems to be a pattern emerging with Barry. My Austin ambassador won my lady's hearts, Pablo. I can't even picture it. And I remember Austin cars, but I can't remember Austin ambassador. It sounds like a one of the top of the range Austins. It was Y Reg. Yeah, the Reg used to be more. I think it's a bit simpler now to work out because you got the year on the plate, haven't you? Whereas it used to be difficult to work out the year. John Shuttleworth would approve, Dr. Greggles. And my mum nearly didn't wear her helmet as she didn't want to ruin her hair, but he wouldn't let her on without it. Well, just as well then. You should wear, if you're going to ride a motorbike, you need to wear a helmet, you need to wear, even if it's hot weather, you need a proper leather or something. If it's not leather, it needs to be a leather type, a vegan substitute for a leather jacket. Decent elbow cover, knee cover. You want to protect your knees, protect your elbows, protect. If you've seen someone fall off a motorbike with a t-shirt and shorts on, what it does to your skin is incredible. Not in a good way. So it's not just broken bones. It can take your skin right off you. So be warned if you're getting on a motorbike. Put your crash helmet on and cover yourself up. Or just don't get on one. I've been banned. I've been banned from motorbikes. Right, next serving suggestion. What should we have next? Let's try. This is a good old favourite. Can't beat a portion of chips. Shuttleworth. What's Dr. Greggles put there? Let's have a look. It's a YouTube link. Like a bit of John Shuttleworth now and then. Oh, there's music on there if you can. Oh, it's an Austin ambassador. Ah, there's John Shuttleworth with an Austin ambassador Y Reg. So that's what it looks like. There's a bit of quality that is, isn't it? You can see why it was a success with the ladies with that vehicle. Right, next let's get on with the let's have look at that, 2 fried eggs. Looks like a bee, doesn't it? I mean, what you need is what I need is 2 of those. There you are, Basil Butler in fried eggs. I like chips, pretty inoffensive. Yeah, you can't go wrong. Who doesn't like chips? I know some people avoid them because they might be fattening or something. Connie K says, I wonder why Mission Control doesn't want you to drive one now. Yeah, they are dangerous vehicles. But actually, the bike isn't really that dangerous. It is unless of course like I did, kept slipping off on ice. But if you avoid bad weather, they're quite safe. It's just all the other drivers that are out to get you. Right, next, what should we have next? Next serving suggestion. Lovely bit of cheese, toasted cheese sandwich. Be quite imagine eating all these in the same day. She looks quite a tasty looking cheese sandwich. I fancy it. Whenever I see a toasted cheese sandwich or chips, or in fact all these things are on the they're all things that as soon as I see them I want to eat them. Walk past the chip shop and you get that smell of chips and just desperately want to go in and buy some chips. Fried eggs look good. Yeah, they look like quite nice fried eggs, don't they? Right, let's have a lovely healthy bowl of porridge. Yeah, it's my logo now. 2 fried eggs is my new logo. Well, it's 4 eggs. Of course, it's not. It might upset a few vegans if I have that as my logo. I'm having, what's that? Lufsa? Lufsa? I don't know what that is. What is that? What is Lufsa? Never heard of it. Pervert. Barry's just a pervert. Right, we've got porridge. What else can we have? One more item maybe for our serving suggestions. Some pasta. There we go. What order would you eat those in if you was having them all in one day? Lefse, Norwegian pronunciation, is a traditional soft Norwegian flatbread. It's made with riced potatoes, can include all-purpose wheat flour and includes butter and milk, cream or lard. It's cooked on a large flat griddle. A Swedish regional dish. Are you still in Sweden? I think Jim Binder was on holiday in Sweden. Have you seen Feely yet? Hello, Josie Ray. Hello, nice to see you, Josie Ray. Let's welcome Josie Ray.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, and 2 honks. 2 honks. Good evening, Josie Ray. I'm still in bed. I'm broadcasting from the copulation pod. I'm laid out on the bed because of my injuries. I'm in a van in the middle of nature right now. Lovely stuff, Jim Binder. One day I want to go to Sweden. I want to go to Sweden in the winter though. I want to go to Sweden when it's snowy. This injury seems worse than when you had the footworm. Oh yeah, it is worse. It's worse. The footworm was unpleasant, but it was just the one foot. I think the problem this time is having the right arm and the right ankle out of use at the same time. Really fucked me up more than I thought it was going to. When they first told me you got a broken ankle and a broken arm, I thought, oh, I'll be alright. I've had loads of broken bones, but it's just having two things on the same side. If it had been left arm and right ankle, it wouldn't have been quite as bad. Sort of even me out a bit. Right, if you had to eat all those things in one day, what would you eat first? What order would you eat those in? I think I'd start with the porridge. Get up, bowl of porridge, and then a little bit later, tuck into the fried eggs. So 2 course breakfast, and then porridge first. I'd be mad not to. 2 course breakfast, then have a little break, and then Pablo's green porridge and the eggs, and then probably a little break, and then brunch or mid-morning, probably tuck into Pete's pizza next. I think maybe. No, I'm gonna go toasted cheese. No, I'm gonna save that for last. Change my mind. That's gonna be a bedtime treat. Next, maybe you're right. Maybe the pizza. No, I'm gonna go to pasta. I'm gonna go pasta next. Bowl of pasta, and then lunchtime I'm gonna have the pizza. A bit later, I'm going to have the chips, and followed by the toasted cheese. I think that's it. But you could vary that a bit, couldn't you? Wouldn't be mad. Definitely got to start with the porridge, though. I don't know how you could slip the porridge in any other time, really. I'll have a cognac first. Jim's going to start with a cognac. Well, I haven't got any alcohol on there, but if you've got cognac, why not? Right, it's a call-in. It is a call-in. You can't use the video camera. It's not a video call-in today, so don't use the Zoom, or the Zoom's not turned on, or the other thing. Just phone calls. 020 3287 1213. Or that's not working. This will work though. Here we go. Let's have a bit of this. Got me explosion. Right, let's get back. Let's get into. Well, I'm not in here, but there we go. There's the cockpit. I'm not in there, but you can call in now. Let's have a chat. 020 3287 1213, or you can just Skype me. Just Skype Basil Butler. Hang on, I'm trying to. It's not moving. Right, let's get back over there. Just about. Somebody's trying to stretch me bad arm out. I can't use my left arm. I'm very poor use of my left hand, my left arm. I have to do everything right-handed. I'm very right-handed, so it's I can't even use this mouse. I've been trying to use the mouse with the left. Trying to use. Has anyone else tried to use a mouse with the wrong hand? Well, some people can use both, because some people are ambidextrous. I can't. Just mount. It just goes everywhere. Just click on all sorts of shit, apart from what I want to click on. Pablo's in London. What's lunch? What's lunch? Ah, lunch. Oh yes, we're back to Dan's lunch dinner problems. Right, call in now 020 3287 1213. You can change the mouse button to left-handed, can you? Well, on the Mac mouse, I suppose you can. It's not so much, but that would help probably. But I just can't steer the fucking thing. It just shoots all over the screen. Just trying it again now. It's absolutely useless. And the other thing I got here is the iPad, which is it's set back about a foot further back, and it's really painful trying to stretch my arm out that far. Still, I can only just get my arm away from my body to clean my armpit. Desperately trying to keep my armpits clean, and well, my other one's easy to clean. Well, even that one's hard to clean because my bad arm won't reach the good armpit. It will. Just my fingertips will just about reach it, and the bad armpit I can't lift the arm away from my body very much so to get my hand under there. Just trying to do it now. So, because if you're gonna get BO, you're gonna get it under your armpits, aren't you? So I'm desperately trying to keep my armpits fresh. That's the pits. Yes, Pablo. That is that's the pits. What we might be able to do, I think what I might be able to do is, if I can get it to work, we might be able to do a word of wank. So I might try that in a little while. Might try and give the old word of wank a go in a minute. I'm going to play some songs. We've got quite a lot of songs on here. Trying to find some songs. Yeah, there's some songs. Be careful. Yeah, it's all right. You do a couple of things, and you think I can manage that now. I'm starting to get a bit more movement in the old arm. But once you start doing a few things, it's enough to get fucking painful after a while. Hello, Coco B Wild. Good evening. Coco B Wild is on the YouTube. So if you're watching the chat on Twitch, you won't see it. But Coco B Wild is on YouTube. Good evening. Whack a song on, says Coco B Wild. Let's welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, Coco B Wild. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Whack a song on. Let's choose a song and have a quick. Which one should we have? Let's have the classic. Let's have the classic. I think this song, one of my earlier songs, wasn't it? Right, here we go.
3 liquid fuel main engines soon will throttle back to 72% of rated performance down in the bucket, reducing the stress on the shuttle as it goes transonic.
My name is Basil Butler, burning up the dance floor. You don't need no John Travolta, cause I break every dance law. Get down with Basil Butler, you don't need to see my face. I'm the mystery man of dancing, just back in from outer space. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Just got back from another planet, was only there for 7 hours. They probe me anally and now dancing is my superpower. Come dance the Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Come dance with Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Come dance the Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Come dance the Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Come dance the Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now. Come dance the Basil Butler, a new dance from outer space. You can dance it when you're sober, or right off your fucking face. This is the Basil Butler, it's a brand new dance style. This is the Basil Butler, get on the dance floor now.
How was that now? Quite a few years ago I made that one. Long hair there as well, I remember. Oh, I just saw. Oh, I'd forgotten. But I just saw my long hair. Had that all chopped off now. Much shorter hair now. Much tidier. Don't mind that. I quite like having long hair, but it needs. I don't. It gets on my face too much. I prefer. It's not when it's tied up, but when it's flopping about, it used to get on my nerves. Gets on my nerves when it flops about. Call now. 020 3287 12. That song comes on whenever I plug my phone in my car, says Josie Ray. But sorry about that, Josie Ray. That must be a bloody nuisance. I think it's the only song I own on iTunes. Well, thank you very much for buying it on iTunes. I think it is still on there. Yeah, I thought I had hopes that it would be Christmas #1, but didn't quite make it. Right, call in. There's still time. It could be. I didn't say which Christmas, did I? So any Christmas will do. Skype Basil Butler. Call 020 3287 1213. Call now. I tell you, I missed Dano's. I missed Dano's. We'll have to get back to Dano's very soon. I think maybe this time next week we can get Dano's back up and running again. Find out what she's been up to. Won't visit Dano's today, but I think maybe hopefully by next Thursday we can have a bit of Dano's again. Yeah, I lie in bed wondering what she's up to. She's retired now. No, she's not retired, Pablo. She's going strong. Got years and years ahead of her yet. We'll need a thorough recap. Yes, Dr. Girls, you're probably right. I hope Kato's as well. Yeah, well, I'm not seeing Kato's for a long time. Josie Ray. Kato's, if anyone isn't aware, is Dano's has got a cat, and it's called Kato's. And we haven't seen Kato's for a long time, so I hope Kato's is all right. Here's Matt. Hello, Matt. Good evening, Matt. Let's welcome.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Get out the welcome, Matt. And what's it? Only bothered about softback. Dr. Gills likes softback Sue. So I have considered trying to do some sort of spin-off of Dano's, all about Sue, softback Sue. She is a very popular character. I think she's the most popular character that's been in it since Dano's. Umbaldi had his moment. Umbaldi was very popular for a while, but I think Softback Sue now is probably the most, other than Dano's, is the next most popular character. I sometimes dream of Dano. Hello, Duck Pond Sailor. Let's welcome Duck Pond Sailor.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, I bet you do. We should have Dano's on the Wheel of Wank. Really, we should have a Dano's wank, shouldn't we? I'm sure many people are watching Dano's that have pleasure themselves to the fault of Dano's. Get AI to write the Softback Sue spin-off. No, I'll write it myself. Pablo. What have I said? Yeah, what have you said? Let's well, we'll have to think about that. Maybe hopefully Kato's will turn up again soon. Dano's wank goes on far too long and ends in disappointment, says Barry. Speak for yourself, Barry. Right, shall we try and give the old Wheel of Wank a spin? Talking of Dano's wank. Let's see if we can manage that. Good excuse as well to play the brilliant the Eyes on Legs Wheel of Wank song.
If you find yourself at a loose end, if you're on your own or you're bored with your best friend, maybe looking for fun but your partner's hit the sack, well, I know a game that might just get you back on track. The rules are easy, you just sit back and relax. Just find some tissues and get ready for the climax. The wheel is turning, where's it gonna stop? I hope it's Tesco, cause that's my favorite shop. You've got no control, could be frantic, could be slow. There's no way you can lose, it's a wheel of self-abuse. Watch you go round now, better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the Wheel of Wank, go ahead and watch you go round now, better put your pants down now. You better put your pants down, cause we're gone. If you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the Wheel of Wank, go ahead and we're gonna if you've nothing better, play the worst game ever. Play the wheel of wank, go ahead and spin the wheel of wank.
Here we go. Hopefully this is going to work. Let's try and get the wheel of wank back up. There goes banana, and there we are. There's the wheel of wank. Oh, no, it's not there. Wheel of wank isn't there. Double click. Oh, the wank's there. Oh, so much for that. Then that's the end of that. That is the end of that. Let's see. What if I can fix that? The blackness. Yeah, look at the blackness. Let's see whether I can. Repair that problem. Let's get back in there. Let's hang on. I'm gonna see whether I can get that. It was working earlier. I tried it out as well to see if I could do it. So I don't know what happened there. I don't think it's going to work. I just assumed the algorithm was right. I don't know why it's sad. Yeah, it is a bit sad, isn't it? Hello, the mighty 295 crew. Let's welcome you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think I'm going to get it going. Are you looking for inspiration while you were in bed? Yeah, I was. That was the idea, but it's not going to work. The old wheel of wank's broken. Just blank. Don't know why it's What, it stopped working? It was working earlier. Don't know why it suddenly stopped. Don't seem to be any way of Let's go back and try again. Let's see if it is it going to come back? No, it's not going to come back, is it? Pants back on. Yeah, put your pants back on. That's aha! Look at that. It's magic. There it is. The wheel of wank has returned, and keep pressing buttons long enough, something will happen. We can do the prediction as well. We might as well while we're at it. Let's get the prediction going. There we go. You can gamble now. If you want to gamble, your channel points, your space points, gamble away. Choose which do you think it's going to which section will it land on? Will it land on cup of tea, which is the most unlikely? Although when I tested it earlier to see whether it was working, which was a bit of a waste of time, it landed on cup of tea, which is rare though. So will it be green? Will it be red? Will it be yellow, purple, blue, orange, or cup of tea? Gamble now. Let's have a look at what you're gambling on. If I can press the yeah, there we go. Get your bets on now. What will it be? Will it be? I'll say them all again. Will it be one of those I said earlier? Green, red, yellow, purple, blue, orange, or cup of tea. And the reason that we've got the wheel of wank at all is that I invented it thinking that that somebody might be out there suffering from wanker's block, like writer's block, but for wankers. Although I suppose some writers could be wankers as well. It's not exclusive, is it? It's not one or the other. But if you're suffering from wanker's block, one of the suggestions on the wheel might get you back on the wanking horse. As I always say, be careful when you approach a wanking horse. Right, is it submissions is open? Get your bets on now, and you can also win some channel points by gambling on which you think it's going to land on. Submissions still open. You still got a chance. If you're quick, you can get your bet on now. Gamble like there's no tomorrow. That's it. Time's up. Time's up. The most popular colour was purple. Purple's the most popular wank, followed by blue and then red. Dan loves the old catalogue wank. Right, let's give it a spin. Let's hope it spins. It might not. I can't guarantee it's going to spin, but we'll try it. Here we go. Let's give it a spin. Good luck, everyone. I hope you get the wank you desire. Slowing down. It's purple.
Tesco Wang.
Tesco Wang. It is a Tesco Wang. Anyone have? Oh yeah, purple was the most popular. How come purple was so popular? Told you, it's Dr. Griggles. Dr. Griggles go for purple. Oh, Tesco Wang. Oh, congratulations, Dr. Griggles. Wow, I just looked back. Wow, Griffin says Tesco Wang. Double round of applause for Dr. Griggles. That's incredible. Dr. Griggles has got a wow algorithm, and it's uncanny how often it gets it right. Well done, Coco B Wild. Coco B Wild won, but you can't gamble though, can you on YouTube? Never question the wow. I would never question the wow algorithm. Yes, Coco B Wild did bet on the Tesco wank. Right, I better pay out then. Let's pay out while the colour's still up there on the screen. Choose outcome, purple. So congratulations to anybody who had a bet on purple. There we go. Purple. Purple it is. That's that. So well done, everybody who had wet, good green, please, Basil. A bit, you're too late, Wet Philip. Let's welcome Wet Philip anyway.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, Wet Philip. Well, we've spun it now, and it's turned out that it's purple. It worked. Eventually, it worked. I thought wasn't gonna have any wheel of wank, but eventually we got there. Right, let's turn it down. The controls have got a bit weird, but it's sort of working. Oh, you on the mem, dear Basil? Yes, thank you, Wet Philip. I think I do believe I am. Slowly but surely, it's taken me longer than I was expecting. Well, let's have a sip of tea. Duck Pond lost a bloody fortune. Sorry about that, Duck Pond. Don't forget, if the fun stops, stop, they say. Or if the fun stops, just bet even more. I don't know, whatever works for you. Yeah, I'm on the mend, Wet Philip, but it's a slow. It's a slow. I think maybe as you get older, I do say that as you get older, bones take longer to heal up. Well, I get aches and pains in my knees and my hips. Anyway, from years of gardening, I think, probably. Oh boy, I did break one of my knees once. That probably doesn't help. Replace bone with box. Yes, just take the bones out and put a bit of cardboard up there. I go to Wheel of Wang Anonymous now. Yeah, I think there's a growing number of people now, Pablo, that go to WOWA, the LWOWA, and say, my name is Pablo23, and I am a Wheel of Wang addict. Yeah, WOWA. It's a WOWA. You go to WOWA. Wawa meetings. Yeah, it's a bit sad. I should warn people a bit more that the Wheel of Wank can become addictive. Anonymous, surely. Well, if you want to admit it, then feel free. It's all down there. Did you? With a catalogue. Call in now 020 3287 1213. Talk about anything. I've got a topic, have we? Just talk about anything you like. Talk about anything you like. It's a free for all. I won't go on for too long tonight because he had a Grattan's in his hand, did he? I didn't used to get. My mum used to get a Freeman's catalogue, and when I was a young lad, I used to look at the. She used to say to me, like, this is when I was very young. I used to write my what I wanted Father Christmas to get me for Christmas. She said my mum used to say to me, look through the toys in the Freeman's catalogue, and pick out the ones you want and write them down, and then Father Christmas might bring them for you. So I just thought that was a normal way of ordering stuff from Father Christmas. You just get it from the Freeman's catalogue and write it down. So we did that, and then some of the things I wrote down I would get for Christmas. It was years later that I thought to myself, I wonder why she always used the Freeman's catalogue. And I worked out because they weren't all that well off. I think it ended up that Christmas the presents went on the Freeman's catalogue because she could pay them off weekly or monthly afterwards. Fuck knows how many months she spent paying off my Christmas presents. 50p a week, yeah. You don't think of that, do you? At the time, you just think, well, you believe you think they're free. You think Father Christmas brings, well, of course he does. Basil, what 36 rules do you have to assure fun? 36 rules to assure. Why 36? I haven't got any rules. I don't believe in rules, Wet Philip. But I'm a fun rebel. Pablo says 50p a week. My mum did. What are travel bags now sold in litres? Why are travel bags now sold in litres? What do they think is in my luggage? Yeah, a lot of size is measured in litres, isn't it? The most fun number. Apparently 36 is the most fun number. Rules for fools, says Pablo. Yes, quite right. Rules for fools. Rule 1, have fun. To only single ladies, says Barry. My parents too. Catalogues got even better when you turned 13 though. The airport weight is in kilograms, not litres. Yeah, it is. You're right. I think when you take a suitcase on a plane, they say it mustn't exceed whatever it is, 22 kilograms, is it? 20-something kilograms? Otherwise, you've got to pay excess or chuckle your pants away. Free eat pizza. Eat pizza. Yeah, you can't go far wrong, can you? I love a bit of pizza. Pizza and chips. I like both of those, and sometimes I have both at the same time. Mission Control showed me how to, if you've got a very thin slice of pizza, how you can poke chips. You lay chips on your pizza and roll it up, and then you just eat pizza and chips, a big mouthful. 4, booze, says Barry. Yeah, you can't go wrong with you've got to have a bit of booze, haven't you? 5, stay alive. Basically, how big is 90-litre bag? About suitcase sized. I've got no idea, Dr. Greggles. I wouldn't have a clue how to 90-litre bag. I mean, I always think of litres as liquid. I can picture 1 litre, like a litre of milk, Would you get 90 bottles of 1 litre bottles of milk in a suitcase? It'd be fucking heavy, wouldn't it? Yes, I need to buy a bag. I don't know. Just go on online. Do they not have alternative? Is it only litres now? They must give you like the centimetres, the width and the length and the depth of a bag, surely, on Amazon. Or go to if you go to the high street, there's always a shop on the high street. It's usually run by people who usually like Greek. Often Greek people run bag shops on the high street. Bags and handbags and umbrellas. Any situation is made more fun with 90 litres of milk, Philip. You go up the high street. I'm sure. What high street have you got? Dr. Grills is you're Cambridge, aren't you? Go up Cambridge High Street, whatever they call it, in Cambridge. There must be a shop that sells bags. Every high street has got a bag shop. Bags and suitcases. Pizza with chips wrapped up. Slovakia wrap. Slovakia wrap. Is that what it's called? Yeah, but I'm very lazy, it's not the rules. I'm sure if you go on Amazon, surely look at the product details. It must give you some sort of sizes. They'd find it more fun if they had 90 litres of milk. Oh 20 3287 121. Oh, look, someone's called in. Let's see who it is. Excuse me. Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, Basil.
Is that you, Susie?
Hey, it's me. I dropped it. Hello.
Hello, how you doing, Susie? Nice to hear your voice.
Thank you. It's nice to hear your voice too. What are you up to?
Well, I'm just doing my Twitch stream. I've still got my bad arm and leg, which I keep going on and on about. Everyone's probably sick of hearing about my arm and leg by now. But anyway,
Are they?
I don't know. Probably I would be. If I was listening to this, I'd think, why the fuck does he keep talking about his arm and leg? Can't he talk about something else for a change?
Yeah. What about your ribs?
Well, my ribs, luckily, aren't too bad. My ribs, I think maybe they weren't broken because they healed up quicker than the rest of me. I mean, they hurt if I'm touching them now and they hurt. I feel bruised.
Don't touch them then.
Yeah, that's the secret. But I don't. I mean, they hurt when I first did it. They were really painful when I was laughing or coughing. But now they because I'm always laughing and coughing. But now they've calmed right down. They're much happier.
Hello.
Yeah.
What's your greatest fear?
My greatest fear.
Yeah, life.
I suppose a massive nuclear explosion. I've always had a feeling. Sometimes you see them on films, don't you? You see, you watch a film and a nuclear bomb goes off and everything gets incinerated.
A nuclear bomb.
Yeah, I've always had back in my mind. I've always thought there's got to be a danger either of someone letting off a nuclear bomb on purpose or just accidentally some sort of nuclear accident. That's I think that's my greatest fear. What about you?
Height.
Pardon?
Height.
Height. Oh, height.
Basil,
Yeah.
how many bombs is there?
How many bombs is there?
Like types of bombs.
Well, there's all sorts of bombs, aren't there? There's little bombs.
Got your nuclear.
I think nuclear bombs are probably the worst. They're the biggest, aren't they? They make the
What
biggest.
is the biggest bomb in the whole world?
What's the biggest bomb? I don't know what the biggest bomb and all. I mean, I assume it's some sort of nuclear bomb. I mean, the nuclear bombs come in different sizes. There's.
And
Pardon?
follow-up question.
Yeah.
Does the size actual bomb correlate to the size of the explosion?
Does the size of the actual bomb correlate to the size of it? I think it probably doesn't have to, but I think it probably does. I imagine if someone was to say, well, I've made the biggest, I don't know, China or Russia, America, whoever suddenly said we've made the biggest nuclear bomb of all time, I'm sure it would be a big looking bomb as well. It wouldn't be the size of a hand grenade. It'd be I think it'd be more like the size of a cement mixer.
What about that hydron thing?
The what? Sorry.
The hydron thing.
The hydron thing?
Yeah.
What's the hydron thing?
That a bomb? I don't know.
The thing that goes round and round. That's not a bomb.
I don't know.
It's in.
I don't know what it is. I've just heard people say that it makes the dark matter.
Yeah. That's not actually a bomb. That's not intended to explode. I mean, that would be an unfortunate side effect if that blew up. But that's not meant to. The Hadron Collider.
That's a bugger.
Yeah, that's not. That's.
Tell me.
People did say that.
Could that end our life on Earth?
People did say, oh, it might create a black hole or something, but it seems like that was it seems like it's fine so far, anyway.
What would the difference be between exploding with like a nuclear bomb and exploding with like dark matter?
Dark matter. Well, I don't know. I don't know what would be worse. I wouldn't want to get sucked into a black hole, and I also wouldn't want to get nuclear bombed. I don't. It's. I suppose it's like.
Which do you think would be the cleanest death?
The cleaning. I suppose a nuclear bomb, if it landed right on you, right beside you, and it was that'd be pretty. I think that'd be quite instant, wouldn't it?
How would you die if it was dark matter?
Don't know. I don't know what dark matter does to you, really. So I'm not very. I'm not studied dark matter. I mean, black.
You would think you would. That sounds like the sort of thing you would know about.
Well, black holes. I know if you see a black hole, you turn left or right quick to avoid it. I know that much.
Left or right?
Yeah, if you're flying along through space and you see a black hole ahead of you, you quickly turn.
What's above you?
Or then you go. Well, if it's above you, you can just go under it, but just don't go into it. I mean, if you see one ahead of you, just make sure you turn one way or the other to avoid it.
What?
Don't drive into a black. If you see a black hole, take evasive action. Don't drive in it.
Right. I don't drive.
Or fly. Whatever you're doing. If
I don't fly.
you're going towards a black hole, change course. That's my advice.
Going towards Blackpool, change course.
But yeah, I think Blackpool's probably a bit safer than a black hole, but might apply anyway. Yeah.
What was I talking about?
Bombs. You talking about my deepest fear, and I introduced
How was it?
nuclear bombs.
It was you're afraid of the bomb. Are you afraid of like dying with the bomb, or are you afraid of the international relations breaking down instantly, or are you afraid of radiation fallout?
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't care about relations so much. Yeah, it's either being blown to bits or fried or killed.
Sorry.
And also the radiation fallout. Yeah, that would be. I mean, I suppose if you was a long way from the explosion, you might only get a tiny bit of radiation. It might not affect you too much. You might just go bald. But you wouldn't want to be like a mutant, would you? You wouldn't want your skin falling off and big tumours growing all out of your armpits and out of your stomach. That would be horrible, wouldn't it?
I think you should be like Sarah Connor holding onto that fence.
Yeah, Sarah Connor holding onto the fence and got turned into a skeleton.
Yeah, she went all skeleton and all her face came off.
Face came off. Yeah, she was.
I'll make a link this quick.
Yeah, it looked pretty.
I wonder how long your consciousness will live for after having your face ripped off.
I've often wondered about death and consciousness. Yeah, it's something that's good. This is a good topic actually. It's a bit grim.
Here, read it.
It's a bit grim, but yeah, I've often wondered like various ways of dying and how long your brain would be. I've often wondered about being beheaded in a
Miserable bastard, aren't
in
you?
a guillotine or whatever. Do you think you know you've been beheaded for a couple of seconds before you die? Do you think
Like a chicken.
your head comes off and you're thinking, oh fuck, my head's come off, and then you die, or is it you dead anyway before you've even had time to think about it?
I think your consciousness can't stop that quick, can it?
You think you get a few seconds of consciousness, wouldn't you, before you kicks the bucket?
What is one of them chups? Like, what they called? You know, like a knife that's a hammer.
A hammer,
It's a hammer, but it's a knife.
An axe,
And they use
an
it
axe.
for taking your head. That's the one. If it was one of them and the person that was doing it was really bad at it,
oh yeah, they might just
it didn't sever your spinal column properly.
might just cut an ear off and then have another go, and then cut a lump of your shoulder off and then have another go.
No, I'm talking about someone with some sort of accuracy, but not precision enough to give you a clean kill.
Wasn't there some sort of rule in medieval time? Was it medieval when they used to behead people with axes, or whenever it was in the old
I
days?
don't know.
In the old days, they used to have
You
beheadings.
To the night.
They used to have beheadings, didn't they? In the old, yeah, I should ask the night. And I think there was some sort of rule that if you didn't die from a beheading, then, or if you missed or something, then you would be spared. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Long time ago.
No, that doesn't matter at all.
No, it's years ago, wasn't it?
Probably best not to talk about it.
No, but as you say, I have wondered about how quickly your brain dies after you've sort of had your head chopped off, or you've been shot through the heart or whatever it is that kills you.
Well, I think shot through the heart would be a bit slower, wouldn't it?
Probably, yeah. I wonder.
Bleed out.
It'd be painful, wouldn't it? I should imagine as well.
I should imagine it hurts to be shot through the heart to death, yes.
Yeah, I reckon that would be. Yeah, it would be painful.
I think my favourite way would be to freeze to death.
Freeze to death. Don't you sort of just fall asleep or something, or if you're freezing?
Yeah, it sounds lovely. Your brain goes, it's alright, go to sleep. And you go, alright, and you go to sleep.
Better than opposite. Better than burning.
That sounds horrible.
But-
I'm having nothing to do
No,
with
but
that.
burning sounds like a fucking nightmare. I mean,
Right, you... What?
burning sounds like a nightmare. I mean, if you just stick your finger in hot water or flame or something, it's bloody agony. So imagine burning your whole body burning. That's hideous, isn't it?
What if, right, you was frozen to death, and then you was on a mountain, and then they come and got you, and then they took you home, and you had a funeral, and you was cremated, would it take bloody ages, because you was frozen?
Yeah. Barry said.
Just thaw you out before it burnt you.
Barry's put a message. Usually there is 4 or 5 seconds of consciousness following the complete cessation of the circulation. This would be more than enough time for the severed head to fall into the basket and roll around a few times before blessed oblivion arrived. So Barry says you would be conscious for a couple of seconds, 4 or 5 seconds.
Fucking hell.
So you been doing Carry On film when they put
though? You know
he said
what?
put the letter in the basket. I'll read it later. Did you see that?
Later.
Read it later. Yeah.
Yeah.
You saw that.
I phoned in because I wanted a job in a sweet factory, but I completely derailed myself.
Yeah, what's the split? You wanting a job in a sweet factory got to do with ways of dying?
Not one thing
Or fears.
whatsoever, no. I know what my problem is, Basil.
What's your problem,
I
Susie?
see a path and I go, right, let's go. Off I go, no stopping, no turn back seat. That's it, that's where you're going.
That's Barry said he'd give you a job.
Oh,
Barry said he'd give you a job.
do what?
I don't know what sort of job, but he just said he'd give you a job. If you went to Barry for an interview, he'd give you a job.
As what?
I don't know what as. He probably his personal assistant. I don't know what as. Yeah, he didn't say.
Just advice. vague, isn't it? You can't really accept that offer without further.
No, don't accept an offer of a job from Barry without
I mean, is it a formal offer or is it a continuation to interview? I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't know. Dr. Gregor said, I'd like to die peacefully in my sleep. I reckon only my sleep, though, not someone else's.
What?
If someone committed such a crime to end them in a gibbet, you wouldn't put them in an unmonitored cage where someone could break them out. Sweat Philip. Dead body.
A gibbet?
What are gibbets? Do you know what gibbets are?
Oh, no, really well. Them monkeys, aren't they? With the long arms.
That's gibbons. That's gibbons, not gibbets. Oh, a gibbet. Is it a gibbet? It's a bit like a myth because of Hollywood sensation.
Is that one of them little videos that's a photo?
A gibbet. I don't know. I'm going to have to look up gibbet now, aren't I?
What's a flippity gibbet?
Pardon? Flippity gibbet?
Flippity gibbet.
A flippity gibbet. I've heard that saying. I don't know what. I never know what it means. Is that really? Didn't know it was real.
I don't know.
Gibbets were invented by gibbons, apparently. Turkey's nevers. Turkey's nevers. I'm getting confused now by some of the comments.
I like a giblet.
You like a giblet?
Isn't that a cocktail?
Is it a cocktail? I don't know, Susie. I'm going to have to Google it.
A giblet is a cocktail.
Is it? I don't know.
I don't know.
Got no idea.
I don't know. Giblet. Alright.
Gibbet.
Cocktail. It's a gimlet.
A gimlet.
Yeah, gimlet's gin.
It's what?
Just gin.
It's gin. Ah, it's gin.
So what was the question?
I've completely forgotten now, Susie. You called in and asked me what my.
Barry wants to give me a job as a gibbet.
Yeah,
Gibbet.
I don't know what I've lost the plot. I've got to scroll back and try and find what he said now. I've lost it. He said I'd give her a job, and then he didn't say anything else after that. Everyone else has been commenting, not Barry.
Does that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he froze in the grenade and runs away.
Right.
No, another way.
A grenade's a really small bomb, isn't it? We were classifying bombs. That's what we were doing, right?
Yeah, Barry did.
Biggest bomb.
If I scroll back far enough, Barry did say.
What about nitrogen bombs?
Quite a while back, Barry said yes. Larger bombs generally cause more damage than small bombs. The blast effects of a larger bomb can be more damaging because the winds last longer. The blast range of a larger bomb is greater. For example, the blast range of a 10 megaton bomb is 8.6 kilometers, while the blast range of a 1 kiloton bomb is 0.4 kilometers. Explosive yield modern nuclear weapons in the US and Russia have exploded at least 100 kilotons of dynamite. Yeah, I know, because you get what they call like a tactical sort of warfare nuclear bombs now, as well. Little nuclear bombs.
Still bomb.
Yeah. So that if you're on the battlefield and your enemies are beginning to get the upper hand, you can fire a small nuclear bomb at them.
Types of bomb. Do you think I'll go to prison?
Go to prison if you did what with a nuclear bomb?
If I put types of bombs into Google, do you think I'll get into trouble?
No, I think you can put types of bomb in Google. Maybe you should.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe you should use one of those things that what they call a VPN, is it, or whatever it's called, where people don't know who you are.
Diary bombs. There are two types of bombs. Incendiary bomb. I don't know what that is. Explosive. Nuclear bombs.
Nuclear bombs.
Grenade. bum. There's a kind of bum just called a bum.
Just a bomb. Fair enough.
Just a bum. Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, that's like a bottle of petrol with a bit of rag sticking out the top, isn't it?
Like a Kinley.
Yeah, I mean they're relatively harmless unless it hits you.
A bouncing bum.
Bouncing bomb, yep, like dun 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 dun, dun, that that one.
I was a bouncing baby. Now I'm a bouncing bum.
Yeah, that's it.
Why won't you come and defuse me before I kill someone?
Lovely.
Improvised explosive device, IED. A nail bomb.
Now nasty nail bombs.
God, imagine if one of your nails exploded.
Yeah.
That'd be horrible. But you'd be really good. You could be like, you could work in the salon down with John Paul, and you could put like underneath the gels, you could put tiny little bombs.
Little bomb, yeah.
Now you can put underneath your nails.
You could creep onto airplanes, couldn't you? Like the shoe bomber, but with your fingernails. Nail bomber.
Shoe bomb isn't on it.
No. Right.
Bomb, shoe bomb. No, with your nails, you get this thing where you can put like computer chips in your nails when you get them done. So we did.
Bloody hell.
When you get your nails did, you can put like underneath, like because it's legs. So underneath and between the legs, you can put like a little chip, like you can have your PayPal or whatever, you can just go boop, machine like that.
That's handy, isn't it?
Pay just with your finger.
Up your fingernails.
Mental.
Wet Philip says it's more about hydrogen bombs now, much greater yield and no radioactive fallout. Sad, depressing, but true. Well, actually, that doesn't sound so bad.
Hydrogen?
It doesn't sound quite so bad to me. I mean, I think I prefer a bomb that didn't have radioactive fallout. Because the trouble with nuclear bombs is if even if you survive the explosion, you think, well, I've got to hide underground in a shelter or something for months because the fallout's going to get me. Whereas a normal bomb, if you survive it, you've survived it. That's the end of it. You can go back out and walk about again. You're safe once you've survived it. No, bang, it's all over. It's safe again now, unless you got killed by it. What I don't like about nuclear bombs is you've got that risk that goes on for months. You don't know what's going on. You can't, you're frightened to go outdoors. It's like a horror film.
There's loads of bombs. There's a glider bomb.
A glider bomb, probably quiet, I should imagine.
Napalm.
Napalm, that was popular during the old war, wasn't it?
Neutron bomb.
Neutron bomb, yeah, that was a popular one back in the was it 80s?
Cobalt bomb.
Cobalt bomb. Vietnam, as I was thinking of.
Nuclear bomb designed to. Oh no, I've bored myself.
You bored yourself with bombs.
Dirty bomb.
If it's not love, then it's the bomb, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb. Oh, the bomb, the bomb, the bomb that will bring us together.
TNT.
TNT, good old TNT. You can't beat a stick of dynamite.
Ah, dirty bomb.
Dirty bomb, yeah, like a dirty protest.
It's a stink bomb.
Stink bomb, yeah, they're less dangerous, aren't they?
A pressure cooker bomb. Wow.
A pressure?
Oh, landmine. If you was a bomb, right?
If I was a bomb,
What kind of bomb would you be?
I'd be sex bomb.
Because I don't know why I bought the dark skin.
Well, there you are then.
I feel like a fool. Right. Well, that seems to have covered all my questions for today.
Well, it's lovely to hear you. Lovely to hear you, Susie. Thanks for calling.
Really?
Thanks for calling in.
Even if I do this.
Yep, you're still the best caller today by a long way.
Yeah. Okay, you hang up.
All right, you hang up.
No, you hang up.
You hang up.
No, you hang up.
All right. I hung up. Lovely, lovely Susie there. Olivia Neutron Bomb was a decent bomb. This is Dan. You are knackered anyway because all the food and water are radioactive anyway. It's Dan, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are people that have built different parts of the world. I think quite a lot in America have built fallout shelters, bombs. They've got bomb shelters. They've got bomb shelters in their gardens or under their houses. They've tried to survive a nuclear war by building these little shelters, and they've got air filters, and they're full of baked beans. They've got water supply down there, and then they sort of got enough food to live down there for a year or however long it is. Nutters like that have built. Maybe not. I mean, I call them nutters now, but I wouldn't. I'll probably be banging on the door if a bomb went off. Let me in. Richard Bailey's got one. Who knows where Richard Bailey lives? Let's all go around Richard Bailey's house and ask if we can go down his shelter. Although living down in a shelter with Richard Bailey is probably worse than being blown up. Call in now 020 3287 1213 or Skype. Just Skype Basil Bottler. Let's have a quick song. Where do they put their poop and piss for a year? I'm sure they've got some sort of poop and piss containment system. You think they would have worked that out, wouldn't you? Just a hole in the ground, maybe. Just a very deep hole and a lump of wood. They just slide over top of it to hide it. Let's go to Maidley's house and Nicky's booze. See how he likes it. Dr. Greggles. Yeah, I think didn't he get caught shoplifting? Right, let's have a quick song and I'll be back right after this. Won't be long tonight because I don't know why. Just won't. Right, let's have a bit of the old bird hide. Hey, look over there, we could be in luck. I think I just saw a mandarin duck. Was that an owl or just a pigeon? It was hard to tell, cause it was hidden. Do you recall what you said yesterday when we were looking for a bird of prey? You told me just how much you'd love to be sung to sleep by a collared dove. The time I asked you to be my lover, you said, look, there's a Kentish plover. A buzzer flew past, it was getting dark, and you got excited by a crested lark. Sometimes we argue about who's right. Was that a hawk or was it a kite? Just when you think the day can't get better, a gull flies past and shits on your sweater. Come with me down to the bird hide. Bring your sandwiches, we'll eat them inside. Come with me down to the bird hide. There's no better place to really feel alive. For every twitcher there's always hope. If your wife wants a man with a bigger scope, there are plenty more birds up in the sky. You just need to learn how to fucking fly. One day by a river I thought I saw an owl with a cucumber in its claw. I might have been wrong, I might have been right, but believe me, it really was quite a sight. My best bird watching day recently, I was all alone down by the sea. I finally bloody spotted a ruff, but I wasn't really close enough. Orange legs and slightly drooped bill, I was crouching down and completely still. Yes, a ruff, I got a closer look and wrote rough, rough, rough in my little notebook. Come with me down to the bird hide. Bring your sandwiches, we'll eat them inside. Come with me down to the bird hide. There's no better place to really feel alive. In the bushes having a shit when I thought I saw a willow tit, and then I felt such a fucking fool when it turned out not to be a tit at all.
I like to make lists of birds I see, keep it in a bag with a flask of tea. People think bird watching is not cool, but they've probably not seen an oriole, or pipit, or cuckoo, or guinea moth. Bird watching boring? I think not. So buy binoculars and go outside. I'll meet you there in the countryside. There's so much exciting stuff to learn, like the difference between a gull and a tern. I mean, would you rather be making love or out in the rain with a turtle dove? Come with me down to the bird hide. Bring your sandwiches, we'll eat them inside. Come with me down to the bird hide. There's no better place to really feel alive. Come with me down to the bird hide. Bring your sandwiches, we'll eat them inside. Come with me down to the bird hide. There's no better place to really feel alive.
There we go. Bird Hide, produced by, of course, Eyes on Legs. Eyes on Legs, of all people, produced that one. It sounded a lot more shit if it wasn't for Eyes on Legs helping out with that. Looking back at when Basil wasn't a bed-bound, broken man's ago. Yeah, happy days of... It's amazing what you take for granted, isn't it? Men. Quite right. Mission Control. Men. You take for granted having working arms and legs all the time they're working. You probably fell down a whole bird watching. A whole bird? Fell down a whole bird? Richard and Judy live in Cornwall. My old postie delivered post for a while. Barry. Do they? I didn't know they lived in Cornwall. Where did they used to film that ITV thing in the mornings? Richard and where they were on Good Morning, whatever it's called. Before Holly Willoughby and what's his name? What's his name? I forget his name. Anyway, they took it over, didn't they? But before that, it used to be Richard and Judy did it for years. Liverpool Docks. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If they couldn't have lived in Liverpool, they couldn't have lived in Cornwall while they were filming that. Surely, what a commute. Cornwall to Liverpool Docks every day. They must have moved after they stopped doing the TV show, I expect. Is that where they had the big weather map in the water there at Liverpool Docks? I think it was them, didn't it? They had the big floating weather map, and then the weatherman used to jump on it years ago. Yes, it's Pablo. Yes, it was there. Yep, says Collie K. Yep, confirmed. Yes, confirmed. Was it Fred? Yes, Fred. Was he a pedo? Has Fred turned out to be a pedo? Looks like Fred, the weatherman, may have been a pedo all the while. So many bloody pedos around. I mean, there's. I mean, all the ones we know of. There's a lot of them. Imagine how many pedos we don't know of. Shagging maps. Boyfriend was Jimmy Coolkill. Jimmy Coolkill. That was Brookside, wasn't it? Jimmy Coolkill. Brookside. I used to watch Brooks when Brookside was first on, or in its early days. There were some bloody good actors on there, wasn't there? It was full of good actors. It was the opposite of EastEnders. got two extremes. You got early days Brookside and EastEnders at any time. The difference in acting is chalk and cheese. Yeah, it's just I don't know how you did it. Whoever cast Brookside when it was new, certainly knew what they were doing. Thieves, nonces, whatever Schofield did this morning was worse than Top of the Pops. Judy was dealing crack. I used to feel sorry for Judy on Richard and Judy. I think she was probably just permanently knocking back the vodka or something, just to cope with him. I once sat in a pub next to Barry Corkhill watching Liverpool football. He was on the panto. It's a shame. It's a shame that Brookside. I didn't. I mean, I'm probably part of a very small part of the reason that Brookside didn't keep going, because I stopped watching. I watched it for a while, and then stopped, and I expect too many people did also stop watching it. But I remember in the early days, it was by far the best of all the soaps. I didn't like soap. No, I'm not a big. I've watched bits of soaps. I watched Coronation Street for a while. I went through a phase of watching Coronation Street. It's one of those things where you get you watch them a few times and you start to follow the storyline and you think, I wonder what's going to happen next to them or her or him or whatever, and you watch it again. That's how they get you. That's how they get you addicted. But sometimes they're just so shit. You think, I don't care what happens to them. How many are there? How many are there's? Because there's Coronation Street's still going. EastEnders is still going. Brookside's gone. What's the other one that's going? Emmerdale. Emmerdale is going. Still going. Emmerdale. US soap was great. USA soap was great. Yeah, there's American ones, aren't there? And there's other programs like Holby or whatever, which is like a soap, but just more specific. I watched EastEnders for a few weeks when it first started. Shite. I lasted longer with El Dorado. Yeah, at least at El Dorado, you had the glamour of it being in Spain or wherever it was. Hollyoaks is finishing, I think, says Collie K. Cheap viewers, no thank you. No thank you. I only want the best viewers, whoever you are. I don't want any cheap viewers. It was a piss take soap. Oh, USA soap. US comedy. I loved El Dorado. I don't remember. I did watch a couple of El Dorados. I thought it looked a bit shit, but it was a bit more exotic, being in Spain or wherever it was. Thank you, Maggie Mission Control. They are out in force. Hollyoaks is not ending, but Channel 4 has cut the number of episodes and moved it off the main channel. And God knows where it's going to go then. Because the Australian ones were really popular, weren't they? They kept moving it around. I'm not sure if Neighbours is still going. And there's the other one. I forget what it's called. They move from channel to channel. Move to less popular channels at less popular times of day. Emmerdale Farm before what's his face became the director, with bloody obsession with explosions. Well, I think I need some bigger explosions. There was a plane crash, wasn't there, in Emmerdale? I think I watched it around that time because they kept doing trailers saying there's going to be a plane crash into Emmerdale. I think I watched it for a couple of episodes. Soap is an American sitcom. Ah. I must have seen it, just forgotten about it probably. Barry says Neighbours is on Amazon. Neighbours went and is now coming back apparently. Who the fuck watches Hollyoaks? Hollyoaks. Not Hollyoaks. 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 Hollygay. I worked somewhere once where they filmed a bit of Hollyoaks, but I mean I didn't know who they were, so it wasn't very exciting. People said, "Oh, that bloke and that woman, they're off. They're stars of Hollyoaks. They're doing a bit of filming," but I didn't recognise them. Could have been anybody. The bloke who played the old guy with the teen bride in El Dorado was Roger. Was in Rod, Jane and Roger. Sunset Beach. I've heard the name Sunset Beach, but I can't remember what it was. Was that the one with a character called Brick? There was the one with one soap that was on during the daytime, mornings I think, that had a character called Brick. Oh, that might have been Sunset Beach. It was fucking awful. Hollyoaks. Yes, I mean that's probably what I said. Eyes on legs. Hollyoaks. All TV should be Prisoner of Cell Block H. Yes, Dr. Greggles bloody loves. I'm not sure if he loves it or he loves to hate it, but he loves Cell Block H. Dr. Greggles does a podcast all about Cell Block H. So if you want to revel in Cell Block H stuff, follow Dr. Greggles' podcast. No lagging. It was mental. Even had UFOs landing. I remember. Dr. Greggles loves it. Right, call in now. 020. I'm going to finish now because it's getting on. It's getting on towards 11, and I need to go and rest my weary foot. It's been on the floor too much. I keep putting it up, but I'm at a weird angle for getting to the mic. If I put my foot up, stop it swelling up, then I can't really get to the mic very well. Anyway, that's not very interesting, is it? Is it okay if I don't call in? Yes, it's fine. If you don't want to call in, don't call in. I can't make you call in. It would be wrong if I could, wouldn't it? Sort of world would we live in if I could make you call in. Call the fuck in, you bams. Or of course, call the fuck in, you bams. The mission control. Call in now. 020 3287 1213. You don't have to, but it certainly improves. It certainly improves a call-in show if people called in. Right then, I'm going to finish soon. I keep saying I'm going to finish soon, then don't finish. I'm on a mission to YouTube some soap sitcom. Yeah, I think we should all do that. After in a minute, we should all go and YouTube old sitcoms, old soap shows. Right. I probably won't be back on Sunday. I've got. Hopefully next Thursday we'll be more back to normal. I'm hoping by next Thursday I can get back in the cockpit and we can have a bit of a usual thing. We can have some dunnos and where the fuck is this and all the usual bollocks. Hopefully by next Thursday we'll be more back to normal. And I probably won't be on Sunday because it's my birthday on Monday. Monday is my birthday, which isn't very exciting. The older you get, the least less exciting birthdays are. But anyway, you still got to celebrate, haven't you? Anyway, so it's my birthday on Monday. So I'm going to be celebrating my birthday on Sunday. going to be celebrating on Sunday and Monday. Because Sunday and Monday I'm going to be celebrating my birthday, so I probably won't. And in my current predicament, I probably won't do this on Sunday. But I'll definitely back next Thursday. So hopefully see you again next Thursday, and we'll try and do a more of a normal sort of usual stream. Sunday, Sunset Beach is one of the most outrageous storylines on the show. Virginia drugged Vanessa and, using a baster and some stolen sperm, impregnated her with the child of Tyrus Robinson to make it appear Vanessa had been unfaithful to Michael, who was infertile. Incredible. Thank you, Mission Control. Incredible. That'll be worth watching. Soaps that had that sort of storyline. The show was known for other outrageous storylines, such as Terror Island, in which several of the show's main characters were stranded on an island with a masked serial killer. Sounds like Sunset Beach is the best ever soap. Another outrageous storyline was the earthquake tsunami story. I can never say that word. Tidal wave, in which Sunset Beach was struck by a massive earthquake, trapped many characters, most of them each other's rivals, together in life and death situations. While half the cast battled the disaster on land, the rest of the cast on a pleasure cruise aboard a ship that was overturned, like the Poseidon Adventure. Tsunami. Thank you, Mission Control. Yes, tsunami. Tsunami. Thank you. Thank you for the help with that word. Tsunami. I don't know why. I think because it starts with T and it sounds like but it sounds like it should start with S. Just I can say it when I don't see it written down. As soon as I see that T, it throws me. Tsunami. Anyway, thank you for watching tonight. Thank you for being there. Thank you for all the comments. Thank you. Who was it? Barry subscribed. Thank you very much for that. And I'll probably not be back when less high on drugs. Yes, probably won't be back. Probably not be back on Sunday because I'll be celebrating my birthday. I'm going to be 460, 721, or 58, 52. 46. To be fair, tsunami could just be one of my typos. Whatever age I'm going to be, I've lost track. I'm going to be a year nearer to my demise, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to just celebrate not dying. I think shouldn't celebrate being nearer to death. Just celebrate the fact that I've avoided it for another year. Anyway, if I don't see you, I probably won't see you on Sunday, but I'll be back next Thursday with a spectacular... that won't be. It'll be just the usual. Hopefully, we'll be back to normal on Thursday. And so, thank you very much. Good night, everybody. Thank you for. I don't know what anymore. All right, I've run out of words. See you later.
See you later, see you soon, I'll be flying round the moon. See you later, cheerio, now it's time for me to go. See you later, see you soon, I'll be flying round the moon. See you later, cheerio, now it's time for me to go. See you later, see you soon, I'll be flying round the moon. See you later, cheerio, now it's time for me to go. See you later, see you soon, I'll be flying round the moon. See you later, cheerio, now it's time for me to go. See you later.